Hi, I'm Jake Landfair, a real estate broker in the Wentzville area, and I just wanted to take the time to clarify that Wentzville is the fastest growing community in Missouri. If you've heard different, it's incorrect, and I'll explain why that is. The population of the city is almost 50,000, so it's gained 4,225. So if you look at the percentage, that's a little lower. But Wentzville School District covers the neighboring cities of Lake St. Louis, Forestell, and you can see that's over 108,000 people live in the Wentzville School District. Communities in the Wentzville School District include Forestell, all of St. Charles County, Forestell, half of it's in Warren, that's not included, all of Lake St. Louis, parts of O'Fallon, parts of Darting Prairie. Just for example, Lake St. Louis, just Lake St. Louis in the Wentzville School District went up over 3,000 people in the last 5 years. So this is why it's misleading. You're going to get small cities like Cottleville will show up as the number one. The problem with that, Cottleville has one big neighborhood that got built up and 578 people moved there in the last 5 years. But Cottleville used to be a little smaller. So percentage-wise, it looks like a little over 10%, and then it looks like Wentzville only gained about 8%. But if you factor in all the people that moved to Lake St. Louis, which is essentially Wentzville, that population is even the percentage is actually higher. And the numbers don't lie. We're talking 15, 20 times as many people in the last 5 years have moved to the Wentzville city or school district compared to Cottleville. Wentzville is by far the number one. Another thing to notice is Wentzville has lots of room to grow. They have room to the north, they have room to the west, they have room to the south, and they are expected to grow. They're going to keep growing. When you look at some of these small communities that, like Cottleville, that had a few thousand people and they gained 500, they are surrounded by already developed land or floodplain, and they're not going to be able to increase as rapidly as Wentzville can. There's just no way it's physically possible. So just be aware of that misleading information that's out there. If you're looking for a community that has a higher population, a rapid growth, Wentzville is the number one in the state of Missouri. There's really no other community that even comes close to the levels that it's growing, nor the expected growth it's going to have because of that availability of land on three sides. So if you have any questions about Wentzville real estate, give me a call. I'm free to talk. Thanks a lot. Bye.